I have a lot of friends who are vets, and I see sometimes, especially the ones that were in war, that come back and have private suffering. Um, they don't really talk about it. They keep to themselves and they carry on with their daily lives. They take care of their families, but in a way, they suffer in silence because they were engaged in war, and to protect the freedoms of this country. And they not they didn't necessarily die. They came back, but they left a part of them on that battlefield that a lot of people who have never been in battle or have never fought for their freedom or their life don't really understand and never will. You live a pretty soft life in this country, and it's basically because the men and women and the armed forces, they take the hit for you. So always remember that. Always respect them. Don't disrespect, especially the elders, the ones that are with the gray hair. A lot of them have been through a lot of shit. Excuse my French. And I always had the utmost respect for them. I have a cousin, Byron, that's the hardest working man in show business, in my opinion. He was in the Army and the Air Force. I mean, his service is outstanding to this country. And, he's forgotten sometimes. So, Byron, I love you. And I always remember your service. My brother Al, same thing. The men and women in law enforcement, military, they protect you. They protect your freedoms. That's why you live such a plush life in America. You can say what you want to say. You can do almost anything you want to do. You can become anybody you want to become. It's because of the punishment that these men and women take every day when they're in service. My heart goes out to them. That's why every chance I get at a law enforcement or Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine memorial, I'll sing in a heartbeat and I'll bring my A game. I knock it out the park every time because I've seen the tears in the women's eyes and the kids that don't have a father anymore. I've seen the tears in the young man's eyes whose mother was killed in action. Law enforcement and military, seen them both. And I think about these guys a lot. It's a lot of private suffering for these guys. A lot of these men and women don't even have an out. They don't have anybody to talk to. They just hold it inside, almost for their whole entire adult life. So I understand it because I was in service for a very long time, and I understand it. So sometimes I think the world needs to know these things. I'm Magnus Wayne. Sometimes I need to vent, but this ain't a vent. I'm honored. Every time I see a man or woman in uniform, I'm honored to even be in your presence. I'm Magnus Wayne, and I understand freedom. It's worth fighting for, so don't take it for granted. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't tell you. Peace out. Love one another. I'm out.